Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. And yes, I'm still bright red, and yes, I'm still working outside. So do not adjust your TV sets. Just ignore that face of red. Anyway, we are back with another beer review, and this is currently the Tuesday after the Great British Beer Festival. As a lot of you know, I did go and I met up with Simo Sups, met up with David Wilson, I met up with the Kitchen Sessions, and I met up with Mr. B's Homebrews and Beer Reviews. Go and give the Kitchen Sessions a watch and a sub, Simo Sups if you haven't already, and Mr. B's Homebrews and Beer Reviews if you haven't already. Now, while I was there, funny, I didn't actually take any beers, but Simo took some beers to give to me, which was very kind of him. Thank you very much, Simo. And also Mr. B, Rob, also done the same for me. So much appreciated. I know they done a bit of a beer swap. I had nothing to get you, and also was the last thing on my mind, I've got to admit. But there will be a couple of new beers coming out in bottle from Stonehouse, which I will send out to you. Anyway, Mr. B got me a pack of 4 beers from Buxton, and I believe, looking at the can, they've done this sort of set of beers last year, and it's called Hop Heats, and it's a set of 4 beers, and each beer has the same beer recipe but using a different hop, and they're all experimental hops. And the first one we are looking at from Buxton Brewery, can I just say, go and give them all a sub and everything, which I think I did anyway. But the first beer from Buxton that I'm trying is actually number 3 of 4. So I just picked up any one to have a go at. Didn't look at the ABV or anything. So this is number 3 of 4 of the Hop Heats 2025, we shall say. And this is their CF340, or that is the hop, New England IPA, coming in at 5% ABV. And you may well notice down there, Charles Farram is supplying the hops, I'm guessing, hence the CF340. I have read some of the stuff on the back, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, and that's what I said. Same recipe of the beer, so it's just one beer but using different hops on it. But if you do want to pause it, zoom in and have a nosy, feel free. I don't know how much they were, but that doesn't matter to me, and I'm very much appreciative of Rob giving them to me. So it's a 440ml can, 5% ABV, and I am loving the artwork, and that's the sort of artwork that is on all of them. Didn't have them last year, so I'm looking forward to this. I think Rob done his on a live, and I will admit I haven't watched them unless I sit and watch a live. I don't tend to watch back, I'll be honest with you, so apologies, Rob. That's just how I am. It depends on what's going on. Depends on what's going on and what I'm doing at the time. So it's nice and chilled. It's been in the fridge. Had a great time there. It is going in my Buxton Brewery glass. So let's get it cracked open and see what we get. So like I said, Mr. B got me this 4-pack, and Simo, he got me a Rivington Blood Machines double IPA, which I drunk actually on his live the other day. He also got me a collaboration between Northern Monk and someone else, I can't remember. I didn't even look at the beers, if I'm honest. But an Imperial Stout, 11%. And something else, which I haven't looked at, so apologies, Simo. It looks like I don't give a shit, doesn't it? But it's one of them. But yeah, I'm looking forward to trying them. So once again, a massive thank you, and there will be some coming your way. But I'm interested to see what these are like. Like I said, I do apologise, Robert. I didn't watch you live, and I haven't watched it since because I don't tend to watch them back. But maybe I'll go and have a nose. Probably once I've tried these, I'll probably go and have a nosy. So there we go. Beer in a glass. Very sort of. There's a few floaty bits going in there. It's very hazy. It's quite a dark sort of looking beer, if you like. Quite spacious white head on top. Although that does look quite, give it a swirl, it is looking quite good. But yeah, looks decent. So let's dive in. I have no idea what to expect from this, apart from the fact that I suppose it should be juicy and not so bitter because it's a New England. Oh, that's very subtle. It's not non-existent subtle. Ooh. I could be totally wrong here, but I feel like I'm getting a sweet malt and a touch of lemon and lime on the nose. But at the moment, I'm a little bit stumped. Definitely something else in there. Am I getting some caramel or something? Yes, it's different. What I will say is what I'm possibly picking up, which is odd because it's only 5%. And it could just be me. A little bit of that sort of alcohol note to it, ethanol, that sort of thing going on. But we shall see. So once again, a massive thank you to Mr. B, or Rob from Mr. B's Home Brews and Beer Reviews. Buxton Brewery Hop Heats 2025 CF340 New England IPA coming in at 5%. Let's dive in. Cheers. It's definitely got a big malty note, and I swear there is big caramel in the background. I say in the background, it's the malt and the caramel that I'm picking up more than anything else, I would say. Let's go again. It's almost got a very traditional sort of feel to it. Body wise, I don't think it's bad for 5%. It's not the heaviest 5% beer you're going to drink, I don't think. But it's nice. It's an easy drinking kind of body. It's pleasant without offending, without upsetting you or pissing you off. It's just nice and easy going. And I think if you've got nothing to pick about really about the body of a beer, it's doing it right. It's smooth, minimal carbonation, easy to drink. I would say I've picked up that New England note, maybe a little bit more, that more fruity note on the second mouthful. Leaves you with a little bit of bitterness on the back end. Pardon me. Now, I wouldn't know what to expect from this hop at all. I would still say on the mouth, on the taste notes, you're still getting maltiness, caramel, front end. The palate on the back end is adjusting. You're still getting that little zingy lemon lime thing for me. Tails off to a slightly bitter finish. It's maybe not as juicy as I would have been expecting. Is it bad? I don't think so. I don't think it is. I've kind of gone all around on this review, really. It's nice and smooth though. It's got a really nice smooth mouthfeel. And I think it's maybe, I said the body's not the heaviest, but it's a nice mouthfeel, and I think that smoothness adds to that. I'm trying to pick up these juicy notes. They're coming more to the forefront now. And maybe that maltiness, that caramel note is more in the back. I'm wondering if there's a little bit of like passion fruit going on. I could be completely wrong here. And maybe a little bit of orange in there with sort of like lemon and lime. They're not big, punchy, bold, juicy notes that you might expect, but they are there. And I think because they're not so big and bold and juicy, that's where you're getting that sort of a slight sweet caramel malt note, possibly. Certainly that's wearing off a bit now, the more you drink of it and the hops are sort of coming forward. The alcohol, I think it drinks like 5%. I did say on the nose, it feels like you are getting that sort of little ethanol thing. You know, it's like smelling a little bit boozy. You certainly don't get that on the taste. I quite like it. It's interesting. It's an interesting beer. It's like a traditional New England IPA. If I was going to kind of put it in a bracket, it's like a traditional brewery doing a New England. It's not, it's got, for me, like I said, it's got that caramel maltiness, slight sweetness to it, and it's not fully knocking you out hop wise on juicy notes. And that is the only way I can sort of describe it. But I don't actually mind it. I think there's a lot going for it. That said, would I pick this up over a full-on sort of craft New England? Probably wouldn't. But that said, it is a nice drop. And you know, I don't know if this is on in Buxton's tap room or anything. But I actually think if it was and I was in there, I would definitely give it a go. It's definitely something different. Definitely more down the trad line, I think. Obviously, it's got the craft side to it, but I think it's definitely more down the trad line. But I actually don't mind that. I actually don't mind that. I'm not going to say it's knocking me out of the park, because it isn't. But it's very interesting. It's very interesting. And I'm looking forward to the others now, because I have literally just, before this review, had a proper look at them. So I had no idea what all this was about. But I do now, and I'm looking forward to the others. So that was the Hop Heat CF340 New England IPA. Is it going to be... Is it going to be different beers? I don't know. I don't know. Are they all going to be New Englands? The same basic recipe, but different hops making it a different beer? I don't know. But no, I quite enjoyed that. That was interesting. That was interesting. And I've enjoyed doing that review because I knew absolutely sod all about it. So a massive thank you to Mr. B from... Mr. B. A massive thank you to Rob from Mr. B's Home Brews and Beer Reviews for gifting me this. I am now really looking forward to the others. So there you go. There's my thoughts on it. Once I get through them all, I'll probably go back and see what Rob thought of them. If you've had it before, let me know your thoughts on it. Hope you've enjoyed the video. I do apologise for waffling on for nearly 15 minutes. Feel free to give the video one of them. Give the channel a sub. And Baz, the man with the red face, we'll see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.